The Digital Supercluster is a community of organizations from industry, academia and research, and government who together are solving some of society and industry's biggest problems by developing, deploying, and scaling Canadian-based digital technologies. The investment from the Government of Canada is one of the most bold and courageous investments in public policy that I've seen in decades. It's encouraged and required us to work together to solve problems better than we could solve on our own.
DNAstack's mission is to save the lives of people who are affected by genetic diseases using software. When the COVID-19 pandemic was emerging, we challenged ourselves to repurpose the technologies that we had previously developed for human genetics for viral genetics for COVID-19. So we developed something called the COVID-19 Beacon, which is a global real-time search engine. As we collect data from viruses around the world, we can now understand the transmission, how the coronavirus is mutating as it matures. Microsoft's support of DNAstack and supercluster projects that have really been a game changer. A project of this ambition and scope isn't possible without collaboration. We're allowed to really lean on each other's strengths and create a solution that we think is going to have a big impact. The supercluster has allowed us to scale significantly, to strengthen our software engineering and product delivery, and accelerate how we execute on our mission.
The Freshwater Data Commons, or FlowH2O, it's a Canadian initiative aimed to understand the effects of the water crisis on water bodies.
People need to know how much water there is, how much water we can use without affecting ecosystems in a negative way. And we also need to know how changes in industry or development is having an impact on the amount of water that we use.
What is very interesting about the Digital Technology Supercluster is that you create a true collaborative ecosystem.
It allows us to create things with the input of people that we normally wouldn't have access to, which is a great advantage for us.
That funding helped us to put together other proposals, scale up in other places, and really start embracing that sort of large scale up that we were looking for.
You need to use remote sensing to look at the environment and to understand how it's changing. Earth Data Store provides access to high-quality Earth observation data so that users can integrate it with their existing systems to deliver value to their customers for things such as environmental analytics or agriculture analytics or forestry analytics. We were excited about working with the Supercluster because we saw it as an opportunity to engage a number of possible partners and possible collaborators. As a result of working with the Supercluster, we have 2 projects underway, and as we're moving forward with our ambitions, we anticipate a rapid and large scaling of our workforce in order to meet the ambitions of our next phase of the projects.
Empowering every person on the planet to achieve more. That's our mission as a company, and we're super proud to be part of the Digital Supercluster. We just don't want to put money in. We want to actually contribute to these programs. It's about rolling your sleeves up and working together with industry and government. Every dollar industry brings in, a dollar government puts in, and that makes us invested in our region. And when you think of the Digital Supercluster, it's about digitally transforming an entire country.
In this past 2 years, we've been able to engage with over 700 Canadian organizations. We have 150 organizations deployed across a portfolio of 65 projects, growing every week. And the future is really ours to own.
It's essential that we continue with what we've learned with the Digital Supercluster and keep perfecting that model and building on that model and continue to collaborate around key technological advancements that are important to our economy.
We are incredibly excited about the future of the Digital Supercluster. What we're doing right now is working to plan the strategy of where we can have the biggest impact so that the world will see what Canada is capable of, and we'll see it ourselves.